Hey Capricorn, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for December 20th through the 26th. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now I am setting the intention for the 20th through the 26th, but you will stumble upon this video whenever you're meant to find it, whenever it's time for you to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not every single message is going to resonate for you. But take the ones that do and leave the ones that don't. So we're going to go ahead and see what's coming up here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the Capricorn Collective. I feel like we need one more good shuffle here. All right. So the first card that's coming up here for Capricorn is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles can indicate that maybe you're putting a lot of work into something and you may be wondering, like, is it not working out? Am I putting my energy into something I'm not supposed to put my energy into? Sometimes we get this wrong impression that when we're on the right path, everything just happens instantaneously. Right? Like the equivalent of, driving down the road and there's only green lights. There's never a stop sign. There's never a red light. And so we maybe think, okay, well, I hit a red light, or here's a stop sign, or there seems to be a lot of traffic and I'm waiting a long time for the other cars to pass before I can cross this intersection. So you're like wondering, am I on the wrong path? Are these delays? Are they blocks? And when the Seven of Pentacles comes up, Spirit is saying that you're on the right path, you're doing a good job, you're putting in a lot of good work, but that this is a situation that's going to require for things to grow. Now, some of you may be working on things that are involving the free will of other people, or that are involving other people in general, right? Maybe you're working on a project that you want to hurry up and close out and sell off, or property that you're trying to sell, or maybe you're trying to manifest a specific relationship, or for a current relationship to go to the next level. Again, this is something that's going to require taking into consideration other people, their energy, what's going on with them, their free will. And so these are things that can sometimes take a little bit of time because they involve other people. It's not entirely up to you. It's not entirely up to your manifestation. We cannot manifest over the free will of other people. So I feel, Capricorn, some of you are in a situation where you're like, do I really want to work with this person, or with this job, or with this relationship? Or do I want to move on to something that's not going to be as much work, or someone who's maybe ready now and doesn't need more time to decide? I feel like you're in this energy of where you're trying to evaluate the work you're putting into something versus what you're getting out of it. Is it really worthwhile? Seven of Pentacles can also come up sometimes in a literal sense of like planting the field, planting the land. So maybe some of you are going to be able to clear your mind and make some big decisions by spending time outdoors. Maybe some of you are doing some kind of gardening, I guess, depending on where you live in the world. This might not be a time where a lot of people are planting if you're in a cold season or in the winter months where you are. But you may be clearing land and you may be planning for the future. Some of you might be thinking about getting into being more autonomous, living off the land, or living off your land, or getting the most use of the land that is available to you, the space that is available to you. And some of you might be finding a lot of healing and grounding through spending time in nature, spending time outdoors, and connecting with earth energy. The next card that's coming up here for Capricorn is the Ten of Swords. So as I said, I got a feeling and I got a vibe that a lot of you Capricorns were trying to figure out if the work you were putting into something was worth the benefit you were getting out of it, was worth like the harvest that you were getting out of it. And I feel for some of you, you're finally deciding no. Like, this is too much. This is too much. And when you're making this decision, not only are you freeing yourself from the situation, but it's like you're finally closing out a karmic cycle or karmic pattern. The Ten of Swords can indicate the end of a karmic pattern. For some of you, I feel like you are ending a lifelong karmic situation that you've been dealing with all your life, but also something that's come in from previous lifetimes. So I feel that this might be a very, very draining situation. It might feel emotionally draining. You might be feeling betrayed. You might be feeling hurt, or you might just be feeling like this is someone that didn't appreciate all that you've done for them. And again, this could be like a lifelong thing where you just kind of feel like, I'm nice to people, I give to them, they don't appreciate, they take. And so there could be here where you're like closing out this pattern or this cycle. I do feel for some of you, now I hate to say this, but I do feel for some of you that you are sharing space, or you might have somebody living with you. You might be getting to the point where you're not asking this person to leave, like throwing them out, like get out. And if you're not living with this person, you may be throwing them out of your life. Like, get the heck out. I don't want to see you. I don't want to deal with you. I am done with this. And for some of you, it could be somebody who's come in and out for a while. But I feel that for some of you, this is someone that you feel like after everything that's happened, they're coming to you. They're asking you for help. Or they're like guilting you into giving them something, and you're like, after everything I've done, are you serious? I feel like it's setting you off. I don't focus on love and romance in the weekly forecasts. I do separate readings for love every month on my channel, and those are linked in the description. However, sometimes like a relationship message will come up in the weekly forecast because it's something Spirit wants to share. I feel for some of you, this Ten of Swords moment is because there may be someone who betrayed you, stabbed you in the back. It could even be infidelity. Like, this is someone that maybe was unfaithful to you or cheated on you. Now, they're realizing, or they're seeing that they messed up. They're realizing and they're seeing that you're not the kind of person that's just gonna like turn a blind eye to it and put up with it and act like it never happened. And so I feel they're using like this manipulative tactic where they're coming up to you, right? And it could be a friendship thing for some of you. Like, maybe you found out this person was talking behind your back or trying to turn people against you. But it got to you that this person was, just not being loyal to you, whether it was in terms of friendship or a romantic relationship. And when they see that you're not putting up with it, I feel like this person is coming up to you like, Capricorn, okay, yeah, let's not ignore it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. But they have the audacity to like turn the tables on you, or turn it around like, well, I only talked about you behind your back because you really, really hurt me when you said this, or you really, really hurt me when you did this. And like all of a sudden they're making it about them. They're making it about them. Like, I was so devastated because of your actions. So not only are they not apologizing to you for what they did, they're coming at you like you owe them an apology. And this would have never happened if you hadn't done this, or if you hadn't done that, or if they were not faithful to you. Well, Capricorn, it happened, but it would never have happened if you weren't always ignoring me. It would never have happened if you weren't making me feel so alone and so neglected. It would never have happened if you appreciated me more, or if you, made me feel more attractive, or like they have the audacity to come and put it on you like this is your fault that it happened. This is your fault that it happened. And you're like, what? Get the heck out of here. Get out, get out, get out. For some of you, it could be in a work situation where you're doing a good job, but you're in one of those companies that has the tendency of making everybody feel like crap, because they feel like if they make everybody feel like crap, then they're going to be able to have better control over the workflow. They're going to feel like people are going to constantly be jumping through hoops and like working harder and harder and harder. And so if you are in a work situation where you find yourself like, you're like, I can't wait to get out of here. I hate this place. Oh, I hate my boss. And you're just like, you go in angry, or you go in aggravated. Do not wait for the last minute. There could be something happening this week where you are very tempted to just get up and quit on the spot. Like you don't even have anything else lined up, and you got bills to pay, you got rent, you got a mortgage, you got all kinds of, things that need to be paid. And you might just be so upset and so angry that you're not even thinking about any of that. And before even having another job lined up, you're walking out. Don't wait for it to get that severe. Don't wait for that moment. This is going to be a good time for you to start taking the steps to get out of there, right? Maybe update that resume. Start applying for jobs. Start looking for something else, because I feel a lot of you are at your breaking point and you're telling yourself, I'm going to wait a little bit more. I'm going to wait a little bit more. I'm going to wait a little bit more. But for Capricorn, it's going to trigger you so bad when you're in a situation where somebody wronged you, but they have the audacity to make it like, well, it's your fault that I wronged you. I wouldn't have wronged you if you hadn't done this. And for some of you, like I said, this is a karmic thing. This is like a repeating cycle, and you're deciding, no, I'm not accepting this. I am not accepting this. It is not okay. It is not okay. I'm not going to let somebody hurt me and then turn around and make it like I have to be sorry to them. And so I just feel like you're drawing a line here. So have your little safety net in place. Have your little, figurative bag packed. Like, be ready. Don't let yourself catch yourself off guard. But I do feel some of you might be like physically putting somebody out your house. Like, I just feel like this person has been thrown out, and this is like clothes and shoes and luggage. Oh gosh, I just feel like you've had it. Capricorn has had it. You're like, I'm working so much, and I'm not going to put up with people who are not grateful, who don't have gratitude, and who have the audacity to hurt me and insult me on top of it. No, not worth it. Not worth me breaking my back over. The next card that's coming up here is the World, and this is a major arcana card. Now, when the major arcana cards come up, it's typically a new chapter that we're coming into, a defining moment in our life. It's a big shift. It's a big change. And one of the meanings of the World card is completing a karmic cycle and never having to repeat it ever again. You're finishing it in all directions of time, and all lifetimes moving forward. So again, this is some karmic cycle you guys have had that you're drawing the line and you're saying no more. No more, no more, no more. I'm not going to bust my back and not be appreciated. I'm not going to give to somebody and be disrespected. The World card for me also comes in with the energy of feeling very comfortable in your own skin. Falling in love with yourself in a healthy, non-narcissistic way, and being ready to be seen, being ready to be celebrated, being ready to be appreciated. Some of you could be coming into a time this week and in the coming weeks where maybe you're getting more exposure or a following on the internet. You might be deciding to put something out on the internet in terms of something you've been working on, a project or a message, and you might find that it's gaining a lot of attention and a lot of people are beginning to notice and to reach out to you. So there could be a sense of a personal accomplishment, a labor of love, where you might even feel, Capricorn, some of you, like you're starting some kind of a movement. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this is something we came here to experience. This is something we came here to master, and it's very powerful energy, very positive energy. And as I said, a sense or a feeling of feeling comfortable in your own skin and feeling ready to put yourself out there. You have nothing to hide. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You have so much to be proud of. You have so much to offer, and you're living your life. The next card that's coming up here for Capricorn is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, Ten of Pentacles is stability. It's security. It's a card that comes in when we might even be establishing like a legacy, something that we're going to be able to leave behind for future generations. The Ten of Pentacles is also known as a manifestation card. The things that you're dreaming about, the things that you're thinking about, you're beginning to see take physical shape, take physical form, come into fruition in the physical world before your very eyes. Some of you are going to see big manifestations coming in, beginning this week and going into the coming weeks. Ten of Pentacles can also be generations coming together, celebrating. As I said in some of the other videos, a lot of parts of the world, the end of the year is a holiday season. It might be different kinds of holidays, right? But there might be a sense of coming together and spending time with, parents, grandparents, children, a sense of family, a sense of stability, a sense of security. I do feel, Capricorn, that for some of you, this Ten of Pentacles is indicating making peace with parents or with a parent. Something that you feel in some way that they had an unreasonable expectation of you, or a way in which you feel like they should have done things differently. I feel a lot of you are going to have a chance to talk things out or talk things through and get some closure about it. And get some peace about it. And an understanding. And I'm feeling a sense of like a closeness, or like this this bonding. Like, this isn't going to trouble me anymore. This isn't going to bother me anymore. This isn't going to hurt me anymore. So maybe some of you are beginning a delicate, sensitive topic or conversation with parents or parents, and it may be going better than you had anticipated, better than what you had hoped for, and there's like a resolution or a closure coming in for some of you. Now, you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks that might resonate for you more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Love readings for December are linked in the description. January love readings will be up soon. And the 2022 12-month forecasts are linked in the description and available for viewing as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Take care, Capricorn.